Yeah, they've actually been very consistent as well, right? They've been doing okay in that top 4, just doing a pretty good job at staying relevant after all of these rounds. So if Gotaga's team takes this, we actually don't know who can take this set right now. It's actually that close right here. Little Whip Warriors have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Tomoya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lachlan is just hanging out inside the cone.
Lachlan's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position and take here on the point. He was hidden, but hey, he has to come out now and defend themselves. It's 3 chickens who surround him and take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh, man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens Revenge have now finally been unseated from their 3-point game. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos at Point D as Tomoya gets taken down and the Funky Fighters are still in 8th place.
There's still 55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this one. Ravens Revenge, can they hold it? Or will Cuddle Crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here? Because we're in New York City, you know, you got to make pizza references. That's how we're doing it. Here comes Gotaga kind of hopping on overhead. And all right, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
It's unfortunate they're just clipping off the side as Magma goes down, sitting on 23 eliminations right now. And for the station that I enjoy is you have the ability to see where the other opponents are in relation to you for score. So if you want to go and try and make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing your points, but you can effectively help your team the most by just denying the other guys, being like, hey, you don't get to play this. And occasionally, if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotating the other way. Maybe they go somewhere longer. Maybe they have to wait and only push us forward. All of those are advantages you can get by just putting pressure on another team. And there's so many different players. And I think when we see the remix for this, it's going to be even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round, and honestly, it was a great set. But that just leaves us with the question, too. The Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great. You get big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and you kind of flop game 3. Depending on where they went, their average might have really been anchored down.
Yeah, that ends up being really, really, really harmful. But luckily there, if you're in the 4th to 8th range, there's no additional, I don't want to say penalty because it's $1,000 for the match of itself. So there's just no additional gain after that fact. You're still able to stay par. So 4th would have been just as bad, but 8th, you're kind of looking like, oh, that'll really bring down the average. It's not the worst case scenario going on there. So they should still be at least in the running, but you can't be comfortable.
No.
Like, not at all. It's so incredible, and now we are going to go over the stage. We have the results, and your set 1 winner is the Funky Fighters. The last match was not enough. The singular win in the double goes over to them. They will have that first silver llama, and there he is throwing it up, and I mean, you gotta be happy for him.
They did it. I thought maybe it wasn't enough, but it was. Love this celebration right here.
You kind of are like, it's a little, I don't want to say like bittersweet there, but it's like, oh, you kind of like get pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get it. But now the silver llama, but they're happy. They realize, and the big thing, that gives them a leg up for the rest of the competition. If they can win the next match, another team has to win both of them. But such a great job from the Funky Fighters, sticking to their guns, staying with the strategy, getting 2 top 2 finishes, one of them being.
I actually love this right here. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those, and this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked with Tomoyo beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident when we can get in the races. We want to be on that world run. We know we can do there. We have some really good runners. And then they turn around and do that?
I was
showdown?
Yeah, I was just going to touch it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run at some point as when he recruited his people for this creative challenge. So for him to take what might be one of our, you know, toe-to-toe PvP sessions, that's actually crazy. And here's the team standings, Sundown.
Yeah, look at the final team standings. The Llama record code to just get edged out by $1,500 there. The Funky Fighters, you can see on the right-hand side, have been awarded that silver llama. Rounding it out, you have Ravens Revenge in the top 3, Cuddle Crew and Little Whip Warriors, both at 55, sitting in 4th and 5th. Fish Fam, Sunshine Soldiers, I almost got that one, 6th and 7th, and then 8th there are the Chicken Champions. But this is set 1 of 4. There's still tons of creative games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good. And like we talked about earlier, we have a never-before-seen map and game mode for you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt. It's something that's kind of similar to that. How many of you guys have played Red Light, Green Light at some point in time, right? You've been there, you've done it. I know, weather might have been a little while ago. Junkyard Juke is a Red Light, Green Light Prop Hunt version where you will have 2 teams sitting up as guards, 6 teams will rotate through every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to dodge those guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster, and how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once, and while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves, so when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try and get it to the incinerator under the guard tower. So it's actually really difficult, and like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a red light, green light, / prop hunt style. And this is a pretty tough game mode. We've played a fair amount of it. I got my hands on it. this is actually a lot harder than it kind of sounds.
So it's something that is just completely different. I don't know how many of you guys have played Prop Hunt. Definitely check it out. It's on the Creative Island. It's a lot of fun, but this brings an additional aspect to it. The guards are able to have the denial. You're able to plan routes out, and you can have strategies, right? So, hey, maybe I want to run all big props the whole time.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
There's tons of different things. Let's check out the format and see what these guys, how they're going to go through, what the map looks like, and really get an idea of how the game is played.
Get ready for more creative Fortnite with the latest competitive creative map, Junkyard Juke. This new game built off the fun of Prop Hunt with a twist. 8 teams can rotate through different roles on a map. 6 teams can transform into props and attempt to make it into the center of the map, while 2 teams of guards will try and keep them away. Teams will rotate their roles over the course of 4 rounds. Each team gets objective to defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the center of the pit. The bigger the prop, the more points. But be careful. To keep themselves from getting eliminated, every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to run for the hills, or rather, the pit. Once a prop reaches the goal, they respawn at their home base and start over, running as many props as they can before the match ends. If a player is eliminated, they also respawn at their home base, and all over again. After 4 rounds, each team's points from their prop rounds will be combined, and the team with the most points wins the game. Keep an eye out for those moving bushes, crates, and gnomes.
Thank you so much, Zeke, for that update. That's Junkyard Juke, something that's never before been seen. It looks kind of different, but it's wacky, it's fun. There's a lot of small stuff that go into it, things you can min-max on, and also there's just a level of ridiculousness that I enjoy so much. Just seeing somebody turn themselves into a literal dumpster, then try and weave their way past, it's a lot of fun.
Look at memes come to life here. That's your favorite.
My gameplay again? God, it's so good.
I gotta say, this is a frustrating game mode. It's very difficult. You guys are gonna see why. It is gonna be tough for some of these guys to bring in those big point objects, and that's just gonna be the name of it. Who can score the most here?
Who can score, and how well are you playing defense? How well do you coordinate? Who is watching the right angles? And it's, again, it's going to be interesting to see. Number 7, game 1, game 2, because there's so many different things you can do. But we are about to have the world premiere of Junkyard Juke. We're getting into set number 2. The Funky Fighters have won Silver Lava. Who will get the second? We now are in to set 2, match 1, and right away you can see Chappa, Otaga, Magma, and RTA of Raven's Revenge, and then the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, Taco, Taldak, and FaZe Kaz taking their shots off. Now, fun fact, the screens are there, you can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie hasn't. He's kind of looking. Blind shooting. Oh, there it is. Now he's firing through. He's noticed, hey, these are not ricocheting off this curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop them. You want to force stop them. You want to also kind of memorize that in the lane.
The first points are starting to come through as Lachlan is able to get along the record. Falling it directly behind. Oh no, it was another 10-pointer. So we already see some of the props having successful.
Look at him go. There it is. You saw a big old truck kind of sneak on by. And these objects are slipping right underneath. But who knows how long that'll last. Here's Scissor. Gotta park it. Gotta stay still. Oh, can he blend in?
And one thing that you can note there, the props will clip through other objects that are there. So if you see something that isn't sitting perfectly naturally, like he was right there, clipped into it, boom, got him, brilliantly done. Lachlan hits one of those bounce pads that are stuck in there. They will launch you up in the air. But great run coming out from X-Sandy somewhere. To the end, for an Alex JJ, definitely trying to get Alex JJ to the cover, 10-point drop. His hand and blood getting picked up just before. That would have been a huge swing, but right now, Sunshine Soldiers in first place with 35 points.
They are finding their rhythm here. Sunshine Soldiers taking the lead right now. We got all game mode to break down because we got these stars are not playing around. They are shooting right at heart, and at the end of the day, something looks off, something looks odd, like this white vent here, you're just gonna get popped. So you gotta be careful here. And there it is. Nice job of, you know, kind of hitting the bricks here. And oh, he hits one of those trapdoors. Let's talk about that Sundown.
So you can actually see it. There is the little tiny string that launches upwards. There's a couple that can be chained into each other. But if you are one of those bigger objects you can send up, you are just literally sometimes.
Yeah. But, you know, if we didn't lay track, that kind of spices up for the people that are turned into props too.
So you can also actually, the people who can turn into props, there's one pathway where you can chain two of them together. So you can get there to almost like correctly and something. So as long as you time it correctly, you can like use them slightly to your advantage. You can see the Rusty truck going in. And now the Fortnite is pulling out another lead, 60 points so far.
And this is something important to know, guys. You have to get into the incinerator, fully processed before the timer counts down, or else your point will not be processed.
Which is a big thing on the min-maxing. What we mean by that is maximizing your efficiency. So if you were to get the most points possible, you run only two points. Not only because they're worth more, but they take less time to sort. Much easy compared to a jumpster into card, particularly because you have cover. With that being said, take about an extra 3 to 4 seconds to sort, so it makes it that percent.
Big objects hiding inside over here. Smaller objects. The hardest to track down and kind of, I guess, sort out, right? Amongst all the flutter here.
Exactly. You want things that don't stick out, or you want something, you want to find a path through an object that you can take all the time. So you notice how there's a section where there's like 4 or 5 rusted cars. Grab a rusted car and go park yourself in those. Yes. Oh, there's a bunch of rusted cars. Screen goes back up. Oh, there's still a bunch of rusted cars there. Good. Next thing you know, the car walks up. Also, as you're running you hit your crouch button and you have that bouncer. Controller, iPad, PC, all of them, and totally naturally, just like what you would see.
And this is also those moments, right, when you're in the guard. Oh.
Yeah.
into the Llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot. You want to push past your competitors as we see a whole mess of air conditioners going in, the water heaters in. It was fantastic for Ravens Revenge, and Llama Record Co. are also climbing their way up the leaderboard, 110 points so far.
Great job for the Llama Record Company. Alex, JJ, Carnifex, Venos, and Hand of Blood. This team is doing great right here as they seemingly inch their way to the top somehow, overtaking the Cuddle crew. Black's team has been showing up here. It's good to see them catch a little bit of domination here in this junkyard gym.
Well, like we said, the creative finals is all about celebrating the different types of creative skills. There's different ways to express that. We have the world run where it's there. We saw SkyStation Showdown, which is about building in team tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-maxing efficiency, working together, and hitting your shots.
Yeah, absolutely, because when you're in that guard tower, you don't have options in this. You let them score, they're going to break free and break away with the lead. Here's a look at Svenos here, who's that bullseye, just kind of blending right in.
The archery target, there's a lot of them out there, but you need to be careful because they're slightly harder. And come on.
Uh-oh.
Really?
He's floating up
Really?
there.
You can see kind of like the look on his face. He's like, there's no way this works. And one other thing to talk about is orientation of your props. So notice he actually swapped his camera and pointed to the other direction. Unfortunately, was flipping into the trash bag there. But if you're running forward, your prop faces backwards. So you need to run and then turn, settle yourself. That's the best way. Or you orient yourself around the stuff that's near you. Because if you're facing in a totally random direction, that's not circumstances.
I can use it.
You gotta go.
Yeah, the clock was ticking. They're like, no, we gotta get in here. And that was round 3 of 4 for this first game right here. And, you know, it's kind of going either which way. So if you've already had your shot at the guard tower, you're safe. You're good. You can keep getting points. But this is your last opportunity. If you're at the guard tower, that's all the points you got. That's it. They have to hold strong.
So this is where it really comes to mind. Who is running? Who is the tower? What does the scoreboard look like? So right now we can see right away Llama Record Co. is up there. And I believe it's with, I didn't see who that other team was. When we pan back over, we'll call that out. But Llama Record Co. is in first right now. And I think Cuddle Crew is with them as well. So it's typical that the top 2 would be up there. And it is. The top 2 teams are in the guard tower. So right now, everyone needs to unseat them. Otherwise, they will take this first match of set 2.
I'll be honest with you, it's a pretty big lead. That's a substantial lead. Whoever is left in the game, the Sunshine Soldiers, the Funky Fighters, the Chicken Champions, you gotta bring these big items through and do it successfully with the limited time left in this round right here, because if not, it's gonna be hard to catch up to that 150.
We're starting to see a little bit more.
Brett, what have you played today?
For me? I played GTA and Fortnite.
No, I'm saying like what
Anything that maybe not have been there before.
One of my favorites.
I just played
just shoot the boxes like,
solo, that's all I play.
Was that there? Was that there?
Okay.
Was that there? He's just taking his shots. That's exactly what you got to do here if you want to hold this lead here. And that's why they're dominating. You can see no hesitation really coming out of them, and that's why they have the lead right now. And it's great. It's great that they're hitting his shots. It's great that Svenos is holding them.
But the Funky Fighters, we talked about it, eyes on them, already up to 120. One more 10 drop will put them past. And unfortunately, Ninja does get hit on the springboard, but gets in anyway. So just a little bit of time loss. A great shot from Lachlan. My lord, I barely even saw that.
Four Turtle from Australia hit a springboard, and Lachlan shut that down. Fellow Australian brother right there. Very nicely done. You don't want to hit those springboards, man.
And now you can see 125 from the Funky Fighters. They're doing everything they can to overtake. They want this match victory. They want to keep the momentum rolling. But the Cuddle Group is doing a great job of picking up targets and running their timeout, getting some both right as they get out of spawn and before they're about to score. Because the wasting time is even that much more efficient, but unfortunately not finding anything there.
Yeah, Lachlan is really not timing his kind of rotations and reloads properly. Notice he's not also utilizing the shooting through the curtain factor there. He's kind of holding himself back, just like you saw him a couple of events right there, but gotta put that pressure down, lock down these lanes so that they don't just get like free rotations.
that a little bit. I'm very surprised nobody is consistently running 2-point props. You can get them in close to every run if you pick the right path and you take the covered angles. It's very difficult to stop them, particularly with the smaller hitboxes. But so far, we've only seen 2 scores.
Yep, and I like that. Cuddle Crew right there, 130 points. This is their time. Cuddle Crew still doing really good defense right here. Oh no, but you know, passes first. I feel so bad. Chicken Champion comes up out of nowhere, takes that one right away.
Able to get him there, and now the Funky Fighters 5 points out. Anything going in will be enough, and the time ticks over. They didn't get it in there. Did they get it in there? They might have got the 5-point.
They got that marshmallow in the item shop.
Wasn't enough. Lava Record Co. on the defense and lock it up. We good. Brilliantly done from them. And that's what I'm talking about. When you're sitting there on defense, you know exactly how long you need to keep them out. Exactly what you need to do in order to take the victory. And no surprise there. The guys who are all about that apocalypse game mode during the creative trials, able to take home the very first match ever on Just Go.
Valiant effort for everyone that participated in that run right there. And it was a close one.
Hey, Ben, you got gifting on? Gifting.
Just 2-point props there and got their successful runs at the end. They would have it. That's 3 successful
Like
runs.
gifts, like can you give people stuff?
Oh yeah.
So go ahead.
Nobody out there?
Maybe some of these guys need a little...
Can you give me that World Cup banner for 0
What would
V-Bucks?
you suggest here, Sundown?
I don't want to say suggest, but I had an opportunity to play a decent amount of it. I'm a big fan of kind of adjusting based off the storyline. So if you're able to consistently keep the 2-point props, get the guaranteed points. If somebody's playing really good defense and you're not getting 10-point props in, you need to pivot away from that strategy. Because getting any points at all is better than none, and particularly if you waste a run
Bruh, am I tripping or
where the entire time you're going,
Nah, my
and
ping
you're
is
stopping,
back up.
and you're going,
My ping was
and you're
good
stopping.
earlier.
Eventually, even
But
if
I'm
you get
streaming,
all the way to the end,
I don't know.
sometimes it's not enough, right? And then you've wasted that
If I play
35,
Fortnite all day, I might
45
as well
seconds,
stream
3
it, right?
rotations to get just there, whereas you could have grabbed the bird,
You streaming?
and ran the entire time. We
On
don't
what?
try and like catch a good area, as we saw with
I'm
the
not gonna do
statue,
Twitch 'cause
able
it's
to
so
hide around the
many
corner. So
on Twitch.
we'd love to see in the next match
really
a little bit more. I don't want to say like determination going into it, but be a little bit more deliberate.
That's right, but let's go ahead and hear from some of the deliberate actions over with Zeke down with our winners.
What's up, guys? I'm hanging out with the Lava Rental Company. They took away the prop hunt. You guys locked it up at the very end. And let's start with you. And one person I want to call out specifically is this man right here, Sven. Very tall, tallest man on the planet. It feels like this guy's a very good pick for your team. And I want to know why him, and then also why you picked these other two.
Yeah, I mean, I think all those guys, because this game mode is all about skill. There are no random. You need good aim, you need for sure. And Svenno, he's like a Spanner. He really likes Spanner. That's kind of the best city.
What's your score?
And that's why I picked him first.
Okay, so I'm going to put on blast. We've known each other for a while. You know, I'd like to believe that your creativity. Let's think back to the time where you wore an entire green outfit and you danced and had a galaxy over yourself. Do you feel like that galaxy creativity helped you get stuff? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I think people at home that watch,
I don't know where I'm
probably
getting
know
shot.
what I'm talking about. Let's go over this way now. What do you think about that game mode? Was it what you expected? Was it different? Did it catch off guard? Were you ready to just jump into it?
It's enjoyable. Once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. You just got to work out who's good at aiming, who teams on power.
Yo, what?
All right, final
I
question.
don't know, man. This thing's not
Do you
hitting.
think you have what it takes?
When you
Are
play solos
is
or
the- is the law
duos,
record gonna be the
did it-
team?
did
You think
this
someone
thing
else is
pop up?
standing in your way, or is it all you guys?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be all
Yeah,
us.
so can
Yes.
you hear anybody around you? Or
There you
what?
go, man. A few words. That's all they need. Gentlemen,
I can hear
thank
you, but I
so
can't
much.
hear the
Going
like
forward.
the.
Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Zeke. They pick up competitive matches, but this is what
I'm just sitting here watching it till you get out the match.
Easy, and then all the other teams immediately caught up. So very interesting to see if that same story from set 1 is what's happening in set 2.
Yep, that's That's right. Alex up there said it best.
Man, I'm going to a World Cup next year, though. Yeah.
And those final moments. Hey, you know, once you figure out who's aiming, maybe just avoid.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody is hitting all their shots,
Or just say if I was in phase.
Going continuously challenge them because again, we talked about that. If you waste all the time to run through, and the guy hits a lucky, or I don't want to say lucky blind fire, but a consistent blind fire through there, don't keep running that way. But like we said, this is the first time seeing the Junkyard Juke mode. We talked about the pop art mode earlier, but you can play it live right now. There's a weekend that's available only for this weekend. Let's check it out.
Bro, this game is broken, bro. I didn't push that.
You had a chance to play prop one?
Come on, bro.
All week long now, I really got to experience the prop hunt. And before this, I kind of heard you guys talking. I was like, is that something I want to try out? You know, honestly, it was very fun.
There's just so many just fun moments, but the ability to push it to a competitive level, these guys are doing great. But we're now going to get into match 2 of set 2. The second time you will have seen Junkyard Juke, and let's see who is able to push on the match to start. Here we go, the creative finals at the Fortnite World Cup, set 2, match 2 of Junkyard Juke.
I just tried to read the ball. I don't have it.
We have Ninja's team, the Little, Whip, Warriors, Taco, Daz, Cowdog. We're jumping straight into their POV. So notice Ninja firing right through those. He saw something moving back there. He's trying to pinpoint. What was it? He doesn't force track him down just a pixel. You know, you stand out, you're going to get popped here.
He needs to make sure he's still watching the left-hand side, though, because there is a whole run on that corner right now where people will be able to come out. And now all of a sudden you see Alex JJ, Ryan Francis, Alex Rugby, all heading that direction. Nobody's checking that corner. He's checking it every now and then. There's Spino in on the right. In front doesn't say that now. Looking back on over as the rush comes through. But MSYB and Rubius are able to get in. Brilliantly done from them, getting the first points on the board as the fighters win over well.
What do you think? Would you rather be up in the star tower first and get that out the way? Or would you prefer to kind of jump in as a prop and get your points first?
So for me, if I can get a lead, if I have a lead, obviously I want to be out there. Because I'm very confident in my ability to just spam shots in the right direction. I know, like, find the sight line and all that. That being said, if you get in the guard tower early and do incredibly well, it gives you the bonus. You know how many points you need to get. You know how consistent and fast you can run. And right now we're seeing
look at that, bro, right on his head. Right on his head. Oh my gosh.
The Sunshine Soldiers gets in that truck. 10 points going over to them, and 15 actually as a 5-pointer got sorted.
Yo, it's not hitting him. This game is freaking bad. Bro, my freaking crosshair is right on their freaking head, bro. But the thing is, my boots are not hitting.
No surprise, Chicken Chance, they're feeling it. They found their rhythm towards the end of the last one. If they carry that over, it's going to be a close.
This is bad. Why my crosshair is right on his head, bro? I wish there was no such thing as bloom. This one might be so much better. I'm seeing a party invite. Seeing a party invite. Hey, who party is this? Who party is this? Who party is this? Who party is this? As long as it ain't ours, fucking sure.
Exactly, here's spit.
Go to game chat, my guy. Ethan, go to game chat. Ethan. Go to game chat, Ethan.
Been a rap. Ain't no damn sense. Exactly. Rapping without the light on. Ain't no street light on this bitch. Woo! Exactly. Nasty ass. Nasty ass.
Is now doing everything he can, hits the bounce target twice and is able to convert as Magma gets another good run and sneaks in under the shots of Dracius.
That's right. This is just getting closer and closer as we have a three-way tie now. The Fishman, Llama Record Company, the Cuddle Crew, all at the top here. It's still a very close game so far. Dan Yan right here from the Sunshine Soldiers, peeking around, using that camera angle, trying to see when it's time.
What's going on, man? They was talking about my homie music too.
Me, bro.
Why y'all be hating on folks' music?
Stops early too. You know what? I'm gonna play safe from this.
Playing that shit.
Is this music good?
She has to be having
No, it's not. That shit doodle.
What's the video name?
this kind of the wacky and Waynian situation
On me.
to get into.
Hey, Banks, he muted you, didn't he? He muted you, didn't he?
Supposed to be a game mode that
Nah,
she's
he ain't mute me. I'm
incredibly well
chilling.
and enjoying herself in, as you can see there.
Long ass nose.
Nah, I ain't watch it. I wanna see it.
On me. His head really do look like a fucking dick, man.
Will did not mean to call you trash. You just are against her now. Right now.
That is fuck.
Literally. Oh, the rage. I read the lips. He said, I was so mad. He got taken out right
Exactly.
there. And I like this. Let's see how he decides. He's going for those 10 points, though. Notice he went straight to the right.
Fuck count. What name is this? What name is Wealth Dog? What the fuck do Wealth still stand for? What the fuck do Wealth stand for? Nasty. My nigga ain't Will. On me.
You know, he actually didn't park either.
Alright, you get fucking loaded.
We're all the
Hey, on me, you right there, yeah.
You get me.
Come on, how you died, bro? I killed 3 people. Come on, man.
Fucking me.
I gotta knock everybody by myself. Like, you gotta come on, man.
Oh God,
You got a way better shotgun than I had.
Oh God, yeah, get on my nerve, bro.
Bro, send me the song, bro. I ain't no faggot. I'm cool now. I ain't no faggot. Hey, send it to me. I'm gonna tell you the real, and I ain't gonna disrespect you. Let me see. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Let me see. Hey, send me the song. Send me the song. Send me the song on Snap.
Oh my God, that's him, bro. That's him. That's him. Bro, who
Send
is
it to
that,
the
bro?
group chat.
Bro, Banks, is that him?
Send it to the group chat.
Bro, that's Wealthy.
That is
Send
Send it to the
Wealthy.
group chat. hey, JD and Banks, be quiet, bro. JD and Banks, send it to the group chat. JD and Banks, send it to the group chat, bro. I want to see. These niggas. Is my mic muted, bro? JD and Banks, send it to the group chat. Send it to the group chat.
Let's go. Hey, I got you. I got you. I got you. Hey. Let me unmute. Let me. I got.
Now I want to hear the song. I ain't trying to see that. I'm trying to hear the song.
Look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at it. Look.
Bro, I just want to hear the song, bro. I'm not trying to, prison. What's the song? Send a link to the song, bro. I'm not trying to hear about it. Hey, your song on Snapchat? Hey, I mean SoundCloud? What's the name of it? Hold up. Hey, y'all be quiet. I can't hear what nothing he's saying. You said what?
Oh,
Fish fam needs to communicate better right now. Nobody was covering the side. We saw 2 teams able to get a decent run out.
POG.
Right now, Llama Record Company still holding the lead, sitting at 100.
Ain't no fucking OG.
Fish fam are up on top
Face
right
Wesley.
now. Are the guards, which means they're not scoring points.
So fast. Ryan Bronson so fast here.
Bro, I got it. Let me mute them. Let me mute them. Now you said what?
Here, get the secure point.
So one important thing to notice too is Ryan
POG
provides you with a little bit of natural cover,
let me fight
and it breaks that sight line off. If you're
I'm
only
see
staring out in one direction, it's super easy to be like, no, that car was not there. I know it wasn't. If you're flipping back and forth across that corner piece, it just breaks up your field of view a little bit more, and it's that much harder to try and figure out what's actually going to hit.
That's right, and oh boy, is MSYB going to be able to sneak this huge chuck in? Oh, he actually hit something there. He's going to sneak it right underneath. Lucky for him, the shot did not come back in time. But just that big archery target was almost enough to kind of block him right there. Venos gets another large object in as well. And that's another 10-pointer for the Llama Record. It was fully processed here, so now he's at 130. Can the Cuddle Crew hold the lead here, though? Can they secure
tell Pierre I said, hold on, I'm doing
Llama
something.
Record Company needs to not score right now. They'll continue to kind of stay in the lead.
And you can see Scissors is hitting a ton of shots. They're trying to get the
I'm in a party. Hold on.
guard, and now
tell Pierre I said, hold on. Tell him stop
round
texting me.
of match
I'll
number
mute him in a
2.
minute.
So we'll see who the guards are, see what the
This
stakes
nigga
are,
still
and
talking
who
about
will be
texting me,
able
yo.
to take that #1 spot. Again, first place.
It's a green pump right here, man.
On me. There's a guy on me.
Silver Llama #2. And again, we have the Cuddle Crew up on defense. Let's check out that scoreboard. And Cuddle Crew, Llama Record Co. first and second. Who will be able to overtake them? And they are
All of them on me.
close to 5 points separating. It's a battle for first and second now.
Yes, Lackland and the rest of his team are trying their hardest. They have to stop these from scoring. Chicken champions get up.
Alright, hold up. Now you said what? What's your name? It's POGWEA. PHYY. Alright. Hold on. Alright, let me unmute them. They tripping.
Man. Come on, man.
Hold up.
Oh, I'll be back. Let me know when Wesley girl on mute. Hold on.
I muted everybody, bruh. What? Yeah, I don't have nothing you saying.
Hey, Banks.
I can't find my speaker, bro. What? Yeah, I can hear you. Did I tell me I'm used to? Yeah. I mean, block TV, yeah. Yeah. Alright, do your shit. I'm alright, I'm cool. I ain't wanna, what you gonna kick me? Do that, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Bro, where the fuck is the speaker, bro? Nigga, if I feel like you giving off bad energy, guess what? I'm dipping, or you gonna dip. That's how it's gonna go. Nigga, who is you, my dad? Nigga, nigga. Who is this nigga? Here go my speaker. There you go. Nigga, I'm over here looking for this. Yeah, you tripping, yeah. I don't know what you... He said don't do it again. Shit, if I feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it. Alright, let me see. Hey, what? Hey, this your first song or nah? What song is this? Alright. 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 Is this fine? Oh, this hoe got 14. They got 14,000 views on that hoe. That's your song with the 14,000 views? That nigga music not bad. Y'all tripping. Hold up. So you the one that's singing? Exactly, nigga. Y'all tripping. Your music sound ready already, bro. That shit not bad. Okay. What? Hold up. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Oh, he got good views too. It's not like. Hey, I'm gonna put y'all. Yeah, this all go hard though. He remind me of my nigga, bro.
Say what? What happened?
Nah, as long as your shit don't sound like this.
Oh God! No, fuck! It's not! No, it's not! Bro, Rusty bitch is ass, man!
As long as your shit don't sound like this, is good.
Well, bitch is ass! Well, bitch is ass! Fucking ass!
Yeah! You need to go find your tablet.
Nigga, suck! Shut up!
That shit not bad.
On me!
Go find your tablet now.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Ben! The rapper replay stuff in that shit! Come on, bro! I bet.
It's not bad, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Alright! Don't worry about it. Bet that off. Bet that off. Bet that off.
Hold up, bro. Go Frosty.
So in this intense game of red light, green light, were you like stopping early, or were you just like going as far as you could go and then waiting for the spot you and stopping, or what was your plan?
I'm taking it very patiently.
This is my nigga right here.
How old are you guys? What do you
My nigga ate this hoe.
Has it been everything you
I'm gonna put y'all on some good music. My nigga right here ate this hoe.
Play that damn shit. Smart about something smart. Oh, God!
Alright, final question
On me. Yo, my fucking nerves. No. I'm finna keep my muted. I got it. Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. No count. Shut up. Bet. You finna. I got y'all boys. Oh, it's lit. This lit too. Yeah, it's lit too. Bet.
The excitement is real, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Hey.
I got me a heavy.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'm leaving my mic on my TV. Y'all gonna listen to this shit.
What? I was mid-jump. This nigga, oh, they're up top. They're both up top. Bro, this fucking game shit. They got shield, bro. It started. You ain't got it like that. Cause the truth hurts for me, I can't lie. I get by. Man, who playing that country ass shit, man? Jay-Z, turn that country ass shit off, man. JD, turn that country ass shit off. That Mississippi River ass shit off.
Just the Mississippi.
Hey, no, listen. Nah, who y'all say was the best rappers that came out of Mississippi? Who y'all say was the rapper that did the most numbers that came out of Mississippi?